Hey y'all, it's Anna. It's Saturday and it's a gorgeous day. It's in the 70s and I have come out here to take a break from inside. I was working on somebody's website, so I wanted to try to see if I could find this deer shed that the 7-pointer dropped. So I want to show y'all where I think they're coming from. Okay, that's the side of our house, and inside the screened-in porch is where the windows are that we look out and always see the deer. Here's our food plot, and my husband is setting out a deer feeder. This is the food plot they're at. Our trail camera's down there on that fence post. There's a few paths down there that they're coming in, and then there's another one down here that I'm going to go check out, and it goes into the pines. So I'm going to go see what we can find. Okay, here's one of the trails I wanted to show you. You can tell they're coming in and out of. That wasn't there like 6 months or 5 months ago. They've definitely been coming into the corn. We're trying to feed them, getting them fat and happy. Nate has found the deer trail. Not sure what he's thinking about this. Come on, buddy. You going after the deer? You going after the deer, Nate? I just somehow don't think you're quite big enough to chase them. Come on. Maybe he can find me something. So I'm going to go in here, see if I can find anything. If that ain't an easy trail to follow, I just don't know what is. I'm just going to stay on this trail and see how far I can take it. And I just found what looks like to be a rub on this tree. Not sure if y'all can see it, but it's there. Looks like it's kind of, yep, old, but it's definitely a rub. That's pretty cool. Well, I didn't go too far in there. I mean, I went a good ways. I found several rubs, and then I made my way. I found some deer trails, and I made my way across through this thick stuff, and I came out right here on this trail that I've noticed, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. Right there. And I came out of this one, and I have lost my husband. And this ain't no beauty show, so don't be talking about my unfixed hair, no makeup, because today we don't care. It's Saturday. It's too beautiful out here to be worrying about makeup and hair. I'll worry about that tomorrow. Now I have to find Philip. I don't know where he's at, and I'm short on time. I got to go. I'll have to come back out here tomorrow. So maybe we can find something. But I did find some good trails, and I followed those and found some rubs. Philip's in here somewhere. Found a golf ball, found a rub. I don't know what else he found. And so see what else we can do. Maybe tomorrow it'll be a better day. Back at it again. Gonna try and go look for some deer sheds and see what I can find back here in these trails. I'm just gonna follow these deer trails in here and see where it leads me. See if we can't find us a deer shed. Might be some singing on the way, so stay tuned. Okay, I seriously need some briar britches, cause these thorn things, and oh, it's a nightmare trying to get through them and not get all hung up in your legs and in your clothes. Anyway, I'll be looking for some of those this year, some briar britches. Let me know if y'all see any lady size, talls. Well, I'm still following the trails. Still trying to find one. You know, you'll never know if you're going to find one of these things or not. That's why it's called shed hunting, not shed finding. Anyway. Out in the backwoods, down in the pine beds, out in the backwoods, looking hard for some deer sheds. Come on and join me. Look, found a golf ball. Unfortunately, that's not what we're here for. This is some tall junk, but I'm just going to stay on this deer trail. I shouldn't be walking on it. Ouch! See how I probably won't get very far because I can't get in that thick stuff out yonder. So, we'll see. I'll come back to go further down that way behind me because it gets kind of thick. And I can't really see where I'm stepping, so I'm going to come back with a shotgun. Because today it's gotten pretty warm. Snakes are probably starting to move. All that good stuff. So I'll come back and go back there with a shotgun. Let my 12 gauge escort me back there. So I'm going to go back up to these pines and see if there's anything. Maybe back that way. Because I think the pines will go over that way. That goes down to I think like a wet bottom. It might be dried up though. I'm sure it's dried up. So we'll see. Still need those briar britches. Has anybody found me any? Y'all are not gonna believe this. This darn pine tree right here is rubbed raw. Darn fly. Y'all look at this pine tree. It is rubbed raw. That's crazy. We're looking for the shed that done that. That rubbed that raw. I'm just kidding. We're looking for any of them that's dropped. Finding lots of trails. Lots of deer poo. Lots of some other critter poo. Not sure what it is, so we might be hunting for us a coyote too. Have to come out here one night. Anyway, so I'm just standing on the trails and going as far as I can. Just, it'd be helpful if I had some briar britches. Okay, and I'm not even like 5 yards from the pine tree behind me, back there, you see it. And this tree, I don't know what it is, in front of me, is rubbed down. Look at that. Look at all the rubs. I mean, look at that. On just about every branch. It's like whatever rubbed it has went all the way around. I hope y'all can see that. That's just crazy. Let's check this out. So, I know I'm in a good area. Look at that. Woo. That's pretty high too. That is almost, well, that's stomach level to me, and I'm almost 6 foot, so look at that. That is crazy. This whole darn tree is about tore up from something rubbing it good, so there's some bucks in here, no doubt. So when you're hunting for sheds, and in an area like where I'm at, I've walked from up in the pines. I followed a trail way up there that led me way over there, and I followed another one. So your area may have several trails. I followed several different trails that have led me all the way down to this clear, thick brush. Where I just came from had the, where'd it go? Okay, the rubbed pine tree is right straight in front of me, and the other tree that I talked about is behind this brush that you can't really see. And then if you look over there, it appears to be another rub on a tree. But all along in here, there's a trail there, there's a trail there, there's a trail going off over here, there's a trail that I'm on here. So in your area, there's going to be, you know, if you're following trails, just keep your eyes peeled in between the trails, just not on the trails, because you don't ever know when they're going to hop from one trail to the other and take a shortcut. So just keep your eyes peeled, and especially when you get into some thicker brush like this and not in the pines, it's harder to see the white of the horn or the chocolate. Up there in the pine needles, it might be a little bit easier to see the white horn. So just keep your eyes peeled in between. Take your time, slow down, keep your eyes peeled on the ground, watch your step, definitely, because you don't ever know when the snakes are out. And down here in South Georgia, I'm always wearing my snake boots, and assisted by Rambo. So, you know, I'm just seeing how far I can go, and if I can't go all the way down in the thick stuff, I'll come back another day. Just try to, you know, like I said, take your time, it's no rush. You're out here to enjoy the day and hopefully find a treasure that you can take back home with you. And if you come across holes like this, you might want to stay away. You never know what's in there. Golf ball, 5. Deer sheds, 0. Looks like some bone, but not the one we're looking for. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what in the world that could have been. There's not enough pieces to tell. Well, it still smells. And I just looked over here and saw, oh, I see the skull. Darn, there's pieces of it everywhere. Hold on, we're gonna get to it. What am I doing? And that looks like part of the vertebrae. Yep, there's the tail. See the tail pieces. Alright, no telling what got a hold of this. There's that. Looks like it was a deer. Darn, my shoes are untied. Hold on, we're trying to get over there. I don't know what happened, but I sure hate to see that. Looks like it was a young buck. And I swear there's still skin on it. Huh. I'm not sure, y'all. Wish I knew the story to everything. You know, you may not always find a deer shed when you're out shed hunting, but it's amazing to me the other signs of deer activity you can find in the woods. I don't know how many deer rubs I have seen out here. I've lost count. Deer trails, deer poop, and just deer tracks. That can also be just as exciting as finding a deer shed. Whenever you see their environment and see where they've been, you know they're there, they're coming and going. So that can always be fun too. So take your kids out, take your wife out, take your girlfriend out, introduce a girl to the outdoors, let her become a backwoods girl. I cannot express to y'all how many deer rubs there are. I am completely surrounded. Every tree I look at, there are deer rubs all in here. Even these little bitty skinny ones. I don't know, I mean, the medium-sized ones, the little ones, the big ones. I'm just completely amazed. So, I've definitely had a fun time today. Just being out here and looking, scouting, trying to find a shed, but I'm just completely amazed. I mean, everywhere I look, they're everywhere. They're on every cotton picking branch. Every tree you see. It's awesome. It's awesome to me. This is what being a backwoods girl is all about. Here's another really big rub. Check that out. It's crazy. I'm finding them everywhere. I mean, every darn where. Oh my God, there's one right there. Holy crap. Oh my God. Check it out, y'all. Oh, neat. Oh, that's awesome. I cannot believe I found one. I really was not expecting to find one today. Seriously, I mean, you know, chances are kind of slim, but then again, if you're in the area of where they're at, you never know. Anyway, check that out. That's awesome. That is sweet now. I'm excited. Almost matches the one on my shirt. Sweet. That is awesome. I just followed a deer trail. I got out of that thick stuff to that went back there where the where it looks like it was going to be like a wet hole or a water hole, whatever. And I got out of that thick stuff and was coming back towards the pines, and that's where I found the appears to be a dead, you know, ate up buck, and it still smells. So I'm not. That's odd because I never smelled it at the house. But anyway, so I come back around and was coming in these pines. I could not believe I found that here. That is sweet. That is awesome. That is how we do it in the backwoods. Well, I'm really excited. I had a great afternoon out here. I really enjoyed being out here in the woods and looking at all the deer sign out here. And ended up finding a great shed right here at the end of my afternoon shed hunt. I'm headed back to the house now, so I'm going to keep looking, go a different, maybe go around these pine trees a little bit different. So anyway, I'm going to have to come back because there's more bucks out here, but we got them on trail camera, so I'll definitely be back out here to hunt some more. So until next time, I hope everybody is living it up in the backwoods, and all you ladies, be a backwoods girl.